this one up. Hello, 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 everyone. This is Ellen Campbell with Campbell's Creation. Hopefully, I can get something moving here. What's wrong with this? Oh, there you go. Mm. It's taking me a minute. I didn't even get my. There it is. Go home. Okay. I can't see. Is it your channel? There it is. All right. Got it up. I'm gonna have to turn this volume down. Let me get this volume. Okay, today I am working on adding some more. Wait a minute, this done cut off or something? I got my whole hand up here and the camera ain't showing nothing, like it frozen. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy. Okay, but
Maybe it's frozen.
it
Internet
is.
glitchy today?
It's two in here now. Um,
It's probably just glitching. Give it a second or two and
now I jump to that after I click to that. We need the camera working. Come on now. This don't seem to be working. It's two. Four people in here now. Oh my goodness. Mm. Well, I'm
can they hear
having
you? Maybe it's
difficulties.
just auditory. Maybe they can hear you, and you could explain in a few minutes, like restart
This
it,
is
or
gonna
maybe it'll
be.
just glitch and then come back on. Is what will happen probably.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm working on the quilts, the 4 patch with the knits, and it's important to me that I go ahead and get these quilts done and complete so I can give them to someone that could use them. Uh, I got my first one kind of put together a little bit, but I need to add three more of the blocks to them. So I'm working on these 3 blocks and I'm having some technical difficulties and but I still want to try to make this a go because it's something I gotta get done. Hello, hello, Nuke. Hi. Welcome, welcome in. Hello. Somebody gave a message that's helpful review. Um, Welcome in, everyone. I'm just gonna go ahead and get started because I need to get this done. Mm. Quaker, hello, Quaker Company. I will nuclear plant. Huh? Let me see your stream. I have it open. It's something got it blocked. I just don't know what's going on lately. And I'm gonna finger press my seams open. And you know what? I think I'm gonna just go ahead and turn my iron on so I can press these seams open with a little steam. Oh, it's on already, so it's warm. Look at me. All right, let's get this pressed open here. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That little steam hit these seams. It kind of help hold it open a little bit. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Thank you all for joining me today. I may be a little early, but I really need to get this done. All right, I'm doing this one with some navy blue trim on it.
Pretty.
Thank you. My nurse is with me today, y'all. Y'all want to say hello to my nurse? Pronounce your name for me again.
My name is Miss Corinne.
Miss Corinne. All right. I want these done so badly, but I'm missing. I need some felt. You know, like you get it on the boat or roll some felt fabric. It's some of the same stuff the children use when they putting stuff to school, but I like it in the fabric department. A little bit more of it. And the reason I like it that felt some of the warmest stuff you ever want to lay on. It's a wool, but it keeps you warm in the bed. It's better than anything you want to put to batten your quilt with. Yeah. And it's important that I press every seam because I'm using a knit fabric that I stabilize with a fusible inner, and it kind of helps when you go to quilt these quilts. It'll make it an easy quilting process. You can custom quilt them, you can quilt them, just whatever you like. But I'm gonna do them. It'll be extra practice for me, and I'm gonna find me, that is homeless, however they sleep or wherever they sleep, and they will be taken home. It's scrappy. Don't get me wrong. It's scrappy, but when you have nothing, they will appreciate this.
Mm-hmm.
And I just thought I would have had more, but I don't. I find myself in need of a larger quilting frame to put my Qnique on because my cutie has lost a cap on the frame, and that kind of makes it hard for me to quilt with it when it's missing one of the parts. But like I said, I'm gonna get it done because if I have to, I will put some duct tape on that frame and go ahead and get this project done. It's not a big one because y'all been following me. I've been having a lot of health issues, and it's still something that gets me out of the bed to keep me going, keep me on my feet. You don't really understand until you go to getting old, get your birthdays, and things go to happen, and you go to experiencing stuff. But I got some more stuff I'm gonna be sharing with y'all in the coming videos. I just, you know, I'll talk about it later. I ain't gonna talk about it now. But it's something everybody should know about. Some people might not want to hear it or know about it, but I'm gonna discuss and talk about it. But today might not be a bad time to do it. But if I do it now, I'm probably gonna repeat it because I think it's real important. It's something real important. It came to my attention. I'm gonna go and talk about it. It came to my attention, y'all, that when I was younger, when I was smaller, my mama used to give us medicines, or she used to give us something that treats us for worms. And I'm not sure how much y'all know about detoxing the body or taking medicines or herbs or drinking tea or something to get rid of some of the things that defiles the body. And I never understood till I was just laying in the bed, you know, having a private conversation with the Lord when I'm by myself, and he was like, you know what? You remember. He pointed out to me that you remember your mama doing this for you. Why you're not doing it now? And it came to my attention, I ain't do it for my children either. And it's important to do certain things when you are eating food that has been known and said, when the Lord said, do not eat this or do not eat that. And a lot of time that's all we had to eat. We've been in a position where we've been forced to eat things to keep from starving to death. Okay? So now it's important when you get up in age to go back. You don't have to wait till you're old like me though, but you can go back. I ain't too old, y'all. I ain't 60 yet, but I'm old enough to where I'm having issues. And it's time to go back and do those treatments. It's time to go back and make health important in your life, especially if you eating pork when God said don't eat pork, especially if you're eating catfish when the Bible clearly states don't eat catfish. It reminds me of the days back when Methuselah was living. He was lived to get 800 years old. And I said, Lord, what are we doing that has cut back on our lifespan? And it dawned it on me. And it had to be nobody but the Lord that caused it to dawn on me to say, you're not using the herbs of the earth that has been given to you to treat certain illnesses or health issues. Everything we need is here on earth and is not new under the sun. And I guess I'm talking about it today is because it's time that we step up and get parasites out of our bodies, get different stuff out of our body that is not supposed to be there. And a lot of this stuff is taking us out way too young. I mean, just imagine if you deworm your body or you drinking dandelion tea or something with the roots and your memory get better. You be like, okay, I can remember. That because you started taking care of yourself the proper way. It's so many things we can do to take better care of ourselves. And I'm finding myself searching those things out. Cause I can see myself look like I've been sick this whole year. And that's not normal for me. It's really not normal. And I plan to do something about it with the help of the Lord. I really do. Um, I don't know if I have comment or playback on this video because I'm doing it from my phone. I'm having some issue with my little notebook here, my little notebook computer, and I think it's my fault too. I changed my password on something and now look like I'm locked out of everything.
Question is, how do we get the video back on?
Hi, Tuber Chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello.
Does anyone know how to get the video back on?
I can't really figure out how to get this camera going where y'all can see me and I can, show y'all what I'm working with and doing here. But I'm gonna have to figure this out after a while, I guess. I'm streaming from my cell phone, and I don't know if anybody can see this. My picture is up.
Let me see if there's any button that will reinstate your camera.
I touch the camera, the whole screen go black.
Well, that's not, well, it should go into normal zone. That's not
that's
it.
the flashlight.
Anyone know how to reinstate the cam? Is it this one or that one?
No, I just leave it. It gonna cut off if I go to messing with too much here. I don't know why it jumped to my picture, but I'm working on 3 extra blocks to add to this quilt so I can get one of these tops done. And I can go ahead and get it padded out and get it quilted out so I can find the person that I'll be donating it to for the winter to help them to stay warm. And I have a few groups I'm connected to, campers and RVers and first time everything, y'all. And I would just hate to see somebody lose their life for not staying warm or not being able to stay warm. And if I can help prevent that in any way, then I'm going to be right there on top trying to do it. I'm sewing by myself. I normally have my nieces around me helping sew some or young people where I teach them how to sew, give them hands-on training, and I do it all for free because any skills or knowledge that I have, I'm not trying to take it to my grave. I'm trying to spread it out so the young people can learn. They'll know what to do and how to do it. Push come to a shove, they may even can make them a living off of it. So blessings to them. Now I have another color. I'm working on my second block now, y'all. This is Scrappy. And I want to just get it done.
I like the aqua here. This is a pretty color.
I don't know if I have enough to go around that.
Oh, do you need this?
It's enough.
Do you want the cream or do you want the aqua?
I'll take the aqua.
Okay. The aqua's very pretty.
Thank you, thank you. All right, that'll be plenty.
Your lines are doing great. I think it's important to always not rush yourself when you're sewing. Like when I used my Singer or my Brother sewing machines, I always took my time. I didn't try to rush through it, making sure all the lines look good. And if it gets bunched up, redo it.
That's great. I love sewing. And I do have quite a collection of sewing machines.
Do you ever sew with velvets? Do you ever sew with velvet material?
No, I have not. I have made a clothing item from velvet, but not a quilt. I would love to know, has any of my viewing friends have ever made a quilt with velvet? Anybody out there ever made a quilt using velvet fabric? I can see y'all reply or respond. Share. Oh, thank you, Tuba Chat. Thank you. I know I'm about 61 away from reaching 1,000 subs, and it'll be awesome if I could get there before this year end is out. That would be one nice Christmas present or New Year's present. That would be very nice. Pressing these things open as I go.
Perfecto.
Mm-hmm. And this thing gets so
Oh,
hot in this
this
iron.
one got bent over. Yeah, it kind of went sideways, didn't it?
Yeah, this was one of the scripts I had add on to make another block. All right, moving right along here. Let me put this blue to the side. And I do apologize, y'all, for y'all the screen not being right. Um, I'm on my phone, and apparently my phone disagreeing with me. But that's okay. We gonna just keep on going. I'm sewing a 3-inch strip around these blocks. This is the second extra one I needed done, and I have one more I have to do to get done so I can complete this one quilt top, and I can start on another project. I'm trying to do at least 2 of these. That would be nice.
Well, that's so pretty with the spring flowers on it, plus the aqua.
Oh,
It
thank
complements the
you.
flowers lovely.
Thank you so much. I like your name. I'm just having a hard time remembering how to pronounce it.
Well, it's like caring, but just not with the ing at the end. Just Karen.
Karen.
Yeah, with
Oh,
the CAR.
I'm still pronouncing it. But okay, Karen.
I bet it'd be easy for to patch that into some. And besides the quilting, putting it into the form of like a bag or an apron.
Oh, I done did that
Aprons are
before. I done
fun.
made little tote bags, something like that.
Tote bags and aprons, they're so much fun.
Mhm. I have
I'm
a
better at the aprons and dresses than,
really.
yeah. But I'm not good at quilting in general, like as far as like pleating and, but you have the perfect kind of sewing machine for quilting.
Thank you. I needed me an apron, but I wanted the one with the piece that come up and then go down and tie behind.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of wanted it in a Betty Boop style. Well, remember I told you I love me some
Love
Betty
Betty
Boop?
Boop, yeah. It's
Yes.
cute. I made one a quilted apron for my sister once for her thanks no for her Christmas gift,
Uh-huh.
and I chose the whole floral flowers with a mix of cupcakes, and it was the color scheme of hot pinks and hot oranges.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
so I used like a hot pink and red and a fuchsia orange or a neon orange,
Mm-hmm.
and it turned out great. And I had to put a heated pattern, so when she's cooking, the heated middle was like a thermal thing. So
Yeah.
I put it in the thermal right here in
Oh,
the front chest area. So her like if she leans over the hot stuff, it
that
wouldn't burn
sounds
her.
super cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it took me about 3 hours to put that together.
Oh, 3. Well, you added something extra into it, the thermal, so.
Yeah, the thermal. Well, she loved it. Boy, she opened up the box. I put it in one of those like mashed potato.
Mm-hmm.
It was a mashed potato. She's like, "Why would you buy me mashed potatoes for Christmas?" I
That
said,
sounds
"Just
like a.
open the box
Mm-hmm.
and see what's inside." And
All
she
right.
pulled it out. She's like, "Oh, you handmade this?"
That
Yes, I
sounds like an
did,
awesome
with
Christmas
love.
present.
Oh, she was over the moon happy because it was customized. And it had that heat thermal protection right in her chest area. So she didn't
Oh,
get
wow.
boiled or hot liquids,
Protection.
fall on. Yeah, it was protection for her. She
Now
still
that
uses it.
sounds like an apron a lot of campers could use
I
when they
did,
cooking over an open fire.
yeah. And I did extra, seam lines so it'd be strong. So I made sure wasn't gonna fall apart on her. And she still says it's still holding up
Oh,
after
wow.
4 years.
Nice. Very nice.
I think
I
making
have
gifts for
stuff.
your sisters and it's a lovely thing because when you can handcraft it and you
Mm-hmm.
make it from love and you give it to your sibling or your brother or your cousin or your auntie or your uncles, they just
Or a
like,
stranger.
whoa, that's so much. It's special. It makes it more special because it's a
Yes,
gift
it
you
do.
made.
All right. I'm finishing up on this one, y'all. Then I have one more to go. It's these same knit blocks, 4 patches, and I just want to do them a little different. I know if I start making crumb blocks and crumb pieces, that gonna take me some time to do a quilt out of. So I might look for an alternative, or why not just me ask y'all? What y'all think I should do? Cause I know it's some fabric or something I can get and add into this. I have hmm, I have some African fabric somewhere. I just been having so many different things come up to where I was thinking I have to move and wind up packing up my stuff, getting ready to move. I remember I had like 6 yards of different African print fabric that I had purchased from one of the African stores I used to visit out in Dallas, Texas. So this the last round on this second block. I'm ironing the seams open and I'm about to start on the last one. Then I got to figure out how I'm going to add it to the bottom.
Oh, that one's standing up.
Yeah, it'll do that sometime, but that interfacing.
Gives it strength.
Am I hitting it with the wrong steam button?
Do you need
Yeah,
some more water in there?
probably do, but I never put a lot of water in there, no way, so. All right, got block number 2 done. Got block number 2 all trimmed up. I don't know if y'all can see this, but I know it's not showing up on my computer screen, but I so want to share it with y'all. Okay, let's do this last one, kind of scrappy. Let me see what kind of strips I have laying. Ooh, that's pretty.
And some green and some pink. Hot pink.
Uh, wait, let me
Which one you want?
no, let me lay that up there.
Okay.
I'm gonna get some of this orange.
Okay.
It seemed to be a lot of it.
To match this one right here.
Yes, it'll be
Okay.
more than one orange block.
Well, that's a pretty vibrant orange, too.
Wait a minute, that's an orange. And I got this kind of orange. You know what? I just used the loud orange.
The vibrant one?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right. Got it picked out. Then I can put all these strips up. I had started prepping some of my fabric. I used to just get it and cut it all up, and I forgot I had 3-inch strips already cut. And I just found my box. Actually, it's not lost. I just keep it over there.
Is it hard to create the star effect in quilting?
No.
It's easy.
Mm-hmm.
Just measuring correctly and
Mm-hmm.
taking your time with love.
And cutting your pieces accurate. You always got to consider your seam allowance. And in quilting, the 1/4 inch seam allowance is mandatory. It's mandatory to do, or your patterns won't come out right.
So every seam allowance that you bend over in is 1/4.
1/4 of an inch.
1/4 of an inch. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Not 5.
And a lot of times you really don't have to measure because your presser foot on your sewing machine is already a 1/4 inch foot.
Wow.
You just use the outside, the guideline here.
Mm-hmm.
When you put it down, you can see it line up exactly with that 1/4.
Yep, right there.
Mm-hmm. Then you let it up.
Huh.
Yeah.
Now with dresses, we usually do a 5/8. I don't know why we do
Oh,
5/8
yeah.
seam allowance.
I took 2 years of home economics in school because I loved it sewing so much. And in clothes making, the 5/8 seam allowance is the most used one I have seen.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you'll get a pattern every once in a while, if you're working on something different, either like the sleeve or something, it'll tell you to use a different seam allowance, to sew it on. Whether you top stitching or, working with smaller edge fabrics or something, it'll tell you. This steam is hot.
Ooh, careful.
That's why I have to lift it up. Lift it up or I'll be a barbecue old lady.
Like you could see the steam coming off the fabric. Whoosh.
Yeah. Be like, don't shake and bake me.
Don't shake and bake.
All right. I love sewing though. I really do.
It is so calming, and finding new projects are always a good idea. You can never doubt yourself. If you're gonna go for it, just go for it with your best of your heart and your intentions.
Mm-hmm. That is the truth.
I can't wait to start on my next project as soon as I get my new sewing machine.
What? You want to learn how to quilt?
Well, I want to make a dress. I promised my daughter. Well, it's actually a matching top that we want. We got everything picked out for it.
Mm-hmm.
We just haven't started.
I like that too.
I just don't want to have to drive all the way to Grandma's house.
For
It's
real?
an hour and a half away. I just want to get me a new sewing machine. That's all I'm gonna do. Get a new sewing machine and then just me and my daughter at home, so I don't have to drive.
I have to see what I got available. I have some sewing machine, but most of them need to go to the shop to be serviced.
Mm-hmm.
And they was pretty much given to me, because I had a dream of having a sewing school. Might seem a little wild, but yes, I had a dream. I wanted to teach everybody, wanted to learn how to sew. And I wanted to start off doing it for free. I really did. I do really still. I mean, I learned a lot of stuff that I know now from, just on hands experience. All my mom taught me because my mom taught me how to hand sew. My mom couldn't machine sew at all. And after I went to school and took it up 2 years at school, they taught me different seams and stitches you can make and how to adjust your stitches on your machine and stuff like that. They teach you a lot of quality stuff. All right. Moving on around on the last block, I'm putting orange around this one. And once I'm done with this one, I have to go ahead and add my sashing where I can connect them all to the quilt top that I'm working on here.
Did you show your followers last time this beautiful piece right here? Or did
No,
you
I
show them
just
last time?
got that done today, and by my camera is not acting right, I can't really show anybody until I'm done with this video. I can take a picture and post it to my community page. I do share a lot of pictures on my community page. So if you're new to my channel, check out the community page. I try to keep updates and posts on my community page, especially if I'm going to be able to go live or not. Because I know the weather is changing, and a lot of time when the weather is changing like this, winter become a bad time, bad season for me. And again, it just bring my mind back to the health and the herb and the treatments and stuff. Um, I'm a tea drinker too, y'all. I love drinking tea.
The ginger could always be added to chamomile tea for resting. And
Really?
so ginger tea is what I bought last time. The ginger and turmeric. I
Oh,
add ginger
okay.
and turmeric to that, and and then I add a green tea. So I
You
kind of make
know,
a big pot of tea.
I saw some tea in the store yesterday that had the turmeric in it. It
Uh-huh.
was ginger, like a ginger herbal
Ginger
tea with
turmeric.
the,
That's
uh
the
huh.
good one right there. Yeah, when you cut up, fight your colds, flus,
Mm,
and it boosts your immune system. So
wow.
I do recommend once or twice a week having a ginger lemon warm hot tea because
Ooh, that sounds
that will
nice.
perk your immune system.
Well, I could definitely keep that in mind because my mind is always on how to feel better, how to live better, how to do the things you love more.
A lot of people forget to eat their fruits and vegetables, but to fall in love with their fruits and vegetables again is a good idea. You know?
Yes. The thing with me about fruits and vegetables, I love my veggies, but the fruits I have to be careful because I'm diabetic.
Mm-hmm.
And a
So,
lot of fruits are naturally sweetened.
mm-hmm.
They have their own sugar in them, so I have to be extra careful.
I see.
And I used to love eating an apple. I grab me an apple on the go, when I can't have a meal, so I take an apple. I have to watch that because apples are naturally sweet. And soon as you get through with that apple and check your sugar levels, you blowed it up out of the park. And it became an issue for me, so I had to start watching what I eat, what I put in my mouth. And it worked. I was able to get my A1C down. Got it down to a 7 when it was up there around 12 or something. And you know that was off the chain.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was eating what I wanted to eat. So eventually you're going to tell yourself, am I trying to die early or do I want to stay here? You got to make a choice to put forth the effort
Mm-hmm.
to be here for that special person in your life that needs you around. Even if it ain't yourself.
That's looking good.
Mm-hmm.
Such a pretty, vibrant orange against
Yes,
the flowers.
All righty. I got the last block done, y'all. I'm going to have to take some pictures and show them to y'all.
Looking beautiful. And it's going to go right on this at the
And
end.
you see the screen on this up here?
Yeah, it decided to go black screen.
I can't see any of my comments on the big screen.
Well, let's see what comments we got. You want me to read for you?
Yes, please.
Okay, so it says we got from Quaker Company hat. Oh, looks like an investigator. And then, okay, funny, cute faces. Like, what? Word up. Dora Camarina. You're not on screen.
She said what?
I know. We got to figure this out. How do we get it back on screen? Does anyone know how to do it?
I don't know what's going on with my channel. I don't know what's going on. It's strange. I don't know. This to happen.
Usually, if you just hit the camera, like the camera button, it would come back on. But
my picture came back up, but it's not letting the camera work.
I don't know exactly what's wrong.
Well, y'all, thank y'all for coming in.
Maybe they
seem like you are not on the screen live. I know I'm having some technical issues here, and because of that, I think I'm going to go on and let y'all go because I'm going to take some pictures of what I did and I'll post it on the community page. And I guess after that, I'll lay back down, get me some rest. I sew a little bit at a time and then I have to rest. Then after I rest good, I can sew a little bit more. So until I'm completely feeling well and back on my feet, I'm going to do it in stages. I appreciate everyone coming out to be with me. Oh, wow. I hope this didn't cut off. But thank you for coming out. Thank you for watching. And I will see y'all later. Okay. Now, if I can just figure out how to turn this off.
I've never done a live, so I wouldn't even begin to know.
Well, everything is so turned around now. Okay, wait. And let me remind y'all before I go, please give me the thumbs up. I would much appreciate it. Thank you. And I'm going to go on to figure out what's going on with this channel. I appreciate all of y'all coming in to be with me today. Let me see. There it is. Bye now. Bye, y'all.